everyone, I am back and I have these backgrounds. And I know what you're saying. You're going to say, I've already seen that background. You did. You saw it here. And I just want to point out, can you see the color difference? Like how much more like vibrant the colors are once you've varnished it. I don't know if that translates on on video like it does in real life, but the color's so much more vibrant. Anyway, I'd like that out so you guys could look at it. So I have these backgrounds, and again, they're all kind of different because, you know, they were all splattered. They were done at the same time with the same color paint, but different. I think I'm going to do this one. And I also think, because occasionally I do use my brain. I know it's rare. I think just the way the color banding did, like this, can you see what I'm talking about? How it's like darker here and kind of darker here, and then like lighter through the middle, then darker here, and then like one little dark spot here. So when I'm looking at it, I'm kind of like deciding, do I want to do it like this? No, I don't. Because then I'm going to have weird white splotches here. I can't do it this way because then I'm going to have a weird white splotch there that I feel would mess up things. Okay, I can't do it this way because then I'm going to have this like corner over here with lightness too. So I think doing it this way, this particular line of background is best for sky. That's not going to have any other colors covering it up. So, again, I'm not a trained artist. I look at things the way I see them. And I think, how would I like that? So, that's how I would like it. So, I think, and this is the reason I pulled this one out, is previously I made this like little lime green over here, and I kind of was digging it, and I was like, oh my, I really like that. I want to make flowers like that. So, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to not use my paintbrush because I've learned that you're not supposed to do that. And I'll use this one only because I got like do you see that? Some varnish gunkies there I need to yank out. Okay, so we've got my green. We've got some yellow. Yes, I know. I have messed up the yellow now. Come on. It's okay. I am gonna spray my little thing off into the paint. It's fine. And I'm gonna wash my little plastic thing, wipe it on my little rag here. And the reason that I use this, I'm making sure I'm on camera, is because I can just wash it, and I don't want to like use like too many paper towels in my process. So I've tried to stop using paper towels. So, I mean, I try to use things that are like sustainable. Like, does that make sense? Like, I'm not like one of these like I've never been like a total hippie, if that makes any sense. But landfills are real, you know? Like, they're real. Landfills are real. So, even if like paper products do biodegrade, I don't know. I feel like it's still my obligation as like a human on this planet to throw away less. But at the same time, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's better for the environment. Is it better for the environment that I'm washing stuff in a washer and using all this water and soap? That is not even remotely the same color. I was going for a more mint, and I don't think that's a mint. That is more of a limey green. I think I need to add more white and possibly a little more green to tone it down. Actually, no, it's coming out mintier when I add more white. Okay. Maybe I just need more white. I still feel like it's a little too yellow. That's okay. We're going with it. I feel like this is a debate that like a lot of people have in their head is, how do I act semi-sustainably in a world where there's so many disposables? And it does get to be kind of hard because you're like, I don't want to be an ass. And you know what I mean? Like, it's hard not to be like using stuff and you're not trying to be like bad for the environment, but at the same time, you know, what do? It's like people are like, don't buy fast fashion. Look, I've never downloaded Shein or Temu or whatever. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure I'm buying some fast fashion. You know, you can't, you go and you buy a t-shirt and you're not trying to be like, I don't support small businesses. But then you're like, I don't want to spend 40 bucks on a t-shirt. And that t-shirt's made in the same places as the $5 t-shirt. It's like, that's not helping. Just because I spent more isn't meaning that I'm doing any better. You know what I mean? Does that even, like, I look at stuff and I'm like, but it's the same. It's the same. It's from the same country of origin, the same exact fiber content. It's just a cotton t-shirt. But one has a print on it that's going to cost me 40 bucks. And one has a print on it and it's going to cost me 5 bucks. So I don't know. Like, it's hard because you're like, okay, but it's not. It's no different. And And I do shop at like, you know, I shop at like different places. One of the places I shop is, you know, like there's like the store and it's like bins, and it's really cool because like the bins are, like all Amazon returns and stuff. So I feel like that's good for the environment, because otherwise all of those things would end up in a landfill. So I feel like I'm trying, but at the same time, I feel like I'm trying and not getting like any sort of result that actually would be a good result. And I'm not sure that makes any sense. And I do shop at the Goodwill bins, which again is one of those places where all of that stuff is either going to a landfill or going to be shipped out of the country. It's its last chance to get, you know, bought into an American household. So I do shop those places. But I can't just shop at thrift stores. And if you're saying, well, actually, you probably could. No, I cannot. You know, I've got children. And have you checked the boys department? Because trust me, trying to find decent, you know, pants in a boys department that aren't stained and aren't holey and are the right size, often that's not easy. You know, because little boys are just rough on their clothes. And, you know, as part of, you know, real society, I can't send my kid the first day of school wearing used clothes while all the other kids are going in new clothes, because then they're gonna like tease him and stuff. And it's like, so what do you do? What do you do other than just go with it? You end up having to buy brand new clothes. And, you know, for myself, I don't give a crap. I rarely buy new clothes for myself. And I'm not like just like being like, yeah. No, I really don't. I have a latex allergy. I can't just go into most stores because they all have like spandex and elastic, and it's so much elastic on it, all of the women's clothes now, that I wear them and I break out in a rash. So I can't physically shop new for a lot of things. And even if I wash them, because, you know, spandex is supposed to be latex free. I'm sorry. I have washed some like twice, you know, to get all any like brand new chemicals. I've washed them, put them on, worn the pants, and ended up anywhere the pants touched, my skin is swollen and red, and it'll be swollen and red for like 2 or 3 weeks. I have to like go and get like steroid shots. So while jokingly my name is Cellulite Yoga Pants, 99% of the time you are going to see me wearing jeans, and not women's jeans, men's jeans, men's used jeans, which by the way are not great for me. I gotta like adapt them and stuff because I got an ass. And then I got waist gap, and they're too long because I'm short. I'm only 5 foot tall. I gotta like hem them. It's not good. And most of the time I just deal with the waist gap. And for you lucky people that don't know what waist gap is, it means you have to buy a bigger size to fit your hips because you got a big ass, but your waist is smaller. So then your waistband is loose and wobbly. So unless you have a shirt that covers your waistband, when you bend over, people are saying your underwear, even when you're not bent over, you're just walking around, you've got like waist gap. So somebody could come along and literally like shove their fist into your pants because that's how much extra fabric there is. And these are not stretchy pants. These are like men's jeans. So but, well, maybe it's just me. That's how I judge the pants. Because if I have more than a fist of gap, I won't buy the pants. Please feel free to go crazy in the comments, me talking about fisting my pants. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. I will finish these and I'll see you. Bye-bye.